Okay, everybody, here we are with Spider-Man. Okay, so let's see what we got here. For options, we'll leave it at normal. We'll leave everything at normal because I'm cheating anyways, and I put a lot of cheats in here. A lot. Very, very many cheats. So let's see. I guess the storyline is that you got villains that have got a bomb planted. There's like 5 keys. You're going to get villains, or I don't know, 5 or 6, whatever it is. And you got to defuse the bomb, and then Mary Jane will get kidnapped, and then you got to rescue her from Dr. Octopus at the end. I believe it's Dr. Octopus. Oh no, Kingpin. Duh, it's Spider-Man versus the Kingpin. So the codes I've got. Look at this jump. Woohoo! Okay, so I got to go in this open window here. Oops. There we go. Now, see, you can save a lot of time by using this code. But sometimes the code doesn't work right. And if you use too many codes, when you go to defuse the bomb, it won't let you. So I'm not sure which codes are doing that. You'd have to get to that point. And if you're using an emulator, you might want to save it. I don't know. If it would ruin the whole thing, maybe you could just put in a couple of codes if you're good at it. I really needed the jumping code because I had a hard time. But again, it's one of these things where I can just punch once and everybody dies. It's like that with Batman. They did that with Batman. It was pretty cool. Woohoo! So look at this. Look. Isn't that great? I can float through the whole thing and avoid all the bad guys. Now watch all these guys. Dead. And I've got infinite webs. Okay, let's see. Dead. I got infinite time because you are defusing a bomb, so you are timed. You got like a 24-hour period, which of course is not really 24 hours. Get that little thing. Ugh, webbed in a face. Now, there is a point coming up where you got to crawl through these air ducts. And I think I could just go over here. Forget all that. Don't need... I think. Yeah, here we go. We got the dog, right? Is it the dog? Yep. Is that it? Is he dead? There. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't work quite right on the dog. I guess I did have to go that way. That was just some stupid bonus thing for that Spider-Man icon. Alright, well, that's a waste of time. There we go. That was kind of weird. Now, I don't know if the code's going to actually work for this part. I might have to pause and, let's see. Well, okay, he fast-forwarded through. That's good. Now, this will be the crane guy. Get rid of him. Forklift guy, I should say. Yee-hoo! Gone. Okay, this is Dr. Octopus, right? Dead. See how simple it is? I still got 24 hours on the timer. Yeah, the artwork ain't the greatest, but, you know, it's 16-bit, right? 16-bit kids, I mean, that's just how it is. Now, to raise money to buy more web fluid, you can, as Peter Parker, you can take pictures with your camera like he does in the comics, right? That button does nothing because it's Sega and there's only... Genesis is only three buttons on the old Sega Genesis. Kill that rat. Now, these two lead to nowhere. Go in the top one. They just go back and around to each other. It's just an endless loop. Go here. Woohoo! Look at that. See a rat. And you can just kind of float your way through. Take those mole dudes out, or wherever they are. Can I kill the alligator? I guess I did. I used to have the cartridge of this a long time ago. And you can web swing. If you're good at it, you can keep going. And get some real height to it. Thought I was going to freeze there for a minute. That's kind of cool. I like the web swinging. Okay. And of course Venom always shows up to... Now yeah, you keep punching him. See, look. And you gotta let him die. That way it should continue. There it goes. Another so-so picture. Now this game was what, 91, 92? Something like that? I can't remember. It was before my kids were born. My kids were born in 93 and 94. And at the time of this video, they are 31 and 32 years old. So it goes to show you how old this game is. Quite old. It's like 30 years. I could just web swing through this. Punch those guys out. Look, I got him. Okay, who's here? Gone. Now this is obviously an electrical station, so you're going to obviously fight Electro, right? Here you are. Now he's going to come up here to fight me. Oh, how about up here? Now I got to find where he fell. So I can stand next to... Oh, well, I didn't have to do it. Okay, another so-so piece of artwork. Not bad. Kind of reminds me of, Todd McFarlane. I don't know if it's based on his artwork, but... Get Spider-Man with the big lens eyes, like he always used to do, and now everybody does it. It was something he started, and everyone just kind of followed suit, Now this one's funny, because here is a fire hydrant, and if you... Oh, wrong button. Come on, get down, get down. Wait. If you kick it or throw a web at it, it'll show water. So what you do is you get in the water and you do this, and Sandman will he'll follow you and you mess him up with the water. So you're in Central Park. And I've never seen gorillas in Central Park. And you can keep punching them too. With the codes. I don't think you can without the codes. Bye! Okay. Now there's a sandbox and there's Sandman. So he'll follow you. So you can hit him, but he has to dissolve in the water. So hitting him won't kill him. Even with the codes, because it's not made that way. Okay, so your best bet is just to do this. He'll come and stand near you and you can... There he goes. See ya! Now, like I said, you play it this way, and you're going to get to the... part with the bomb, and you're going to have the keys, and you're going to try and defuse it, and it's not going to let you. And I'm willing to bet it has to do with either the timer or the jump code. But I need to play this again and not use the timer and just let the timer go down. Just let it go down. Because I played this, honestly, without codes before, 30-something years ago. And I got to the final battle before... Well, actually, the battle before the final battle. And I defused the bomb with a lot of time to spare. So I don't think that code is really important. And that might have something to do with it. And there's J. Jonah Jameson, and you can't hurt him. So you walk along here and you got some people. Now the boss of this section is Hobgoblin. You can take out these cops. Dead. Got a girl on a bike that's going to come up here. See ya, sister. One hit kill, just like that Batman game. Okay, So let's see if the firebombs start showing up. There they are. That's Hobgoblin right there. Hey, you got another key to defuse the bomb. Now I think you got to fight Venom here. And that should take care of Venom. See, if you keep punching him, he won't go away. So you just punch him a couple of times, and that should do it. He's going to leave. There you go. Now, if I remember correctly, Venom will go to Peter and Mary Jane's apartment. Because at this point, they were married in the comics many years ago before One More Day came in and they rewrote history and whatever. It was kind of weird. So Venom's going to show up at Peter and Mary Jane's apartment, going to kidnap her. Eek! He's going to grab her. And then Kingpin makes an announcement to Spider-Man, if you want her, come get her, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to be in this underground area here. And this underground area sucks. There's a lot of jumps that are hard to do. And trying to crawl around. You really got to get good at the swinging, because if you're not good at the swinging, you're not gonna beat this game. This level ruins it, quite frankly. I don't know. Again, the codes are weird. You're gonna have to experiment with the codes. There's lots of codes. Just go to like gamehacking.org, I think it is, or just search Game Genie codes. You'll find all sorts of jump codes and whatnot. You'll find them. They're there. I found them easily. So that's it. This is Spider-Man. It says Spider-Man on the cartridge, but it's Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, but Sega gets lazy and they'll sometimes just say Spider-Man, and that's it. But it's Spider-Man, not to be confused with other Sega Genesis games called Spider-Man, like that. So, this was the first for Sega Genesis. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I was able to get far into it without codes, so maybe if I just eased up on the codes. But who knows? But anyways, that's it, kids, for this video. Talk to you later.